Where you from, my nigga?
You already know. Hempstead, New York. 51-6, really young rich. 11-5-50 shit, man.
New York in the building, Long Island. Long
Yeah.
Island. So we're going to get right into it, Playboy. It's all about the ladies.
Talk to me.
What's your type of vibe when you're looking for a joint?
Man, my type of vibe, man. I like a sophisticated woman, man. You know what I mean?
When you
like
say sophisticated, what you mean by that?
Like somebody with their head on their shoulders, but they gotta be bad at the same time. You feel me?
So you're not chasing no hoes?
Come on, man.
You are?
Of course.
Today I get to actually talk about the flip side for the kings and for women so you can understand from a man's point of view. So let's get into it. When you see a ting, right? We're just gonna call him a ting. Whether it's on a gram, on a club, on a spot, whatever, my G, right? Mm-hmm. When you gonna distinguish if that's something you gonna spend some time and some dollars on, or if that's just a little, you know what I'm saying, a little thought?
I mean, look, whenever I meet a little joint, I pick her head.
Tracy.
I see what type of, Tracy, come through. I pick her head, see what type of time she on, what she trying to do, what's her goals. You know what I'm saying? And then I decipher it from there. And then, I take them on a date, see what's up. If I like, if the pussy's fire, I take it to another level.
Hold on. So look, if it's a joint that you was just like, nah, it's a little thot. Yeah. She got the fire.
She got fire. I'm keeping her around.
I'm just asking you, like, are you keeping her around?
Hell yeah, I'm keeping her around.
But how you keeping her around? Let's keep it playing. How you keeping her around?
Listen, first and foremost, look, I ain't a trick. And I tell bitches that, but they be coming at me sometimes like, yo, what you gonna take me shopping? I'm like, yo, man, I ain't no trick. But I put you in a position to make money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be doing. Like, every girl that I fuck with, I always put them in position to make money. Like, I tell a bitch like, yo, I ain't about to get you a bag. I'm gonna get you an LLC. What you wanna do? What's your trade? What you like doing? And they be like, sometimes they even be confused. They don't be knowing what they wanna do. I've put them in the right direction because, these females need guidance sometimes. You know what I mean?
I understand that. I respect that. So check this out.
Facts.
What if she got all her shit together? It's a top-notch thing. If you never had one, you can say nah, but let's say a girl come at you, she got her own S550, she got her own spot. You know what I'm saying? She got everything.
I done ran into those.
And she got Chanel's. Keep it player.
Keep it player.
Are you fucking with her?
Of course.
Woo! But
I might, you know what I mean? Just cause like I love a girl that got everything going good for herself, so I'm not even gonna sit and cap. Like, I might trick on that.
All right, look. But
I ain't going front. If that's what I really want, her pussy fire, she moving loyal, I'm spinning the bag on her. That's a fact.
Spinning the bag, but you keep it around for a little.
Yeah, of course. You gotta
but
keep it around.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
If it's me, I want the same vibe.
Yeah.
But I got a limit to it.
Exactly.
Like before, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not buying no chick a Chanel
no.
until I've been hitting it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If money's doing good and the hustle's right, after a month and change of us dating, going to dinner, meaning like I got her how I want her, meaning I'm being respectful here, queen. We sleeping together, and you know what I'm saying? This is some bullshit. This is me. I'm gonna be real with you, king. I probably Zelda a little $200-300 for hair, nails, whatever. But for a month, we've been going to dinners and going to spots, and I've been clipping, and it's been consistent. Yeah. And she's super bad, and she got her life together, and she got Chanel's. All right, after a month, if she's my girl or not, if it's a month of me getting it, what's it gonna take for you to actually do that?
For me, I ain't gonna lie, man. We gotta go through the trial and error. That's how I be feeling, but you feel me? Before I really start spending money on Chanel and all that, like I said, I'm not no trick nigga, and I tell bitches that they know. So I'ma still put in position while she fucking with me. If I'm fucking with her, like, you gonna make some money, I'm gonna put you in that right position. But then before I start really spending real money, you gotta go through the trial and error. I gotta put you through some tests, man.
So you gonna get the Prada bag though within that month or 2 months from a bad thing that got things going.
Yeah, I might get a little Prada bag. It's only $1,000, know what I mean?
This is $1,000. But that's gonna probably be an older thing. When you're 26. So women like that's that aggressive, they probably gonna be like 27, 28. Exactly. Let's talk about the young Johns, right? Let's talk because we're gonna get into the older Johns, and there's nothing wrong with an older John. I call them yawns. See, yawns, under 25 is a yawn, right?
Stupid,
yeah, I call them yawn. So look, the young tings, right? I'm gonna give you the buck. The young tings, like I ain't gonna lie, I love them when I'm single because with the younger girls, they just want the thrills. It ain't even about the bag.
That's a fact.
They want a man to have the bag, like they want you to have the, you know me. They want you to have the car, the crib, the jewelry. They want you to have all that shit. Yeah. That's what they want you to have and be able to look good in a club. So for them, it's like, once you got money, it's a little easier to give them thrills. You fly a young, like if I fly a young ting out 21.
The young ones be like, they ain't experienced it yet. So it's like when you show them something different, it's like they open. So especially a nigga like me and you do that, you don't even gotta do too much. Like even the way I live, just my lifestyle alone, they just be like, yo, they be open. They pull up, I pull up
The
in
lifestyle,
the car,
how you
know what
live.
I mean? Pull up, you know, man, pull up in a Wraithski, penthouse.
Now let's talk
everything
about it. The
luxurious.
cars.
Know what I mean?
So
Everything.
you already in the league where you got nice cars. We know that, right?
Facts. We've been doing that though.
You've been doing that.
Facts.
I remember, you know what's crazy? I personally know this brother, right? And I'll just give y'all a quick background. When I met him, he was young, fresh out of jail, right? And when he met me, I was almost your age, a little older than him, but like 27, 28. And I was at the height of my career in the streets. But I remember you said it. You was
out
like,
here, facts.
yeah, I was out here in
Just
LA,
came home from jail.
and he just came home from jail. So I had made like 100-some thousand in his face or whatever, and I was like,
man, you had the 100 bands on the table.
on the table.
Facts.
I just
on
made
the
it.
table, like, oh yeah,
And I remember
like,
we had a personal
like, oh,
conversation
shit.
in the back of this
Nigga
house,
doing it.
looking over the whole LA in a mansion.
Facts.
He was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to get it just like you. I want to have more. I want to live life. And I was like, yo, you
Thank
want to get it? And we split game to each other.
Exactly.
And that's when I knew something was special about you. Because I was like, yo, this kid is young. You know what I'm saying? He understands and no hate. See, a lot of people got hate. See,
A lot of them, man.
Here's the player part.
I know.
Me and
That's
him,
where we from.
we've been friends now for like 7 years, right? And there's been times in my life where this man has had more money than me. There's some times like when he met me, I had more money. Every time, no matter who had what, we didn't even know until I thought about it. Because I never had hate.
Exactly.
And I say that because there's a lot of tender dick niggas. And I'm gonna ask you straight up as a
Lot of
man,
them.
right? Me and you's homeboys, as we are, right?
Exactly.
There's 2 women that's off limits. Wifey, a girl that's living with you, that ever lived with you, that you took serious and spent real money on, and your baby mamas. Wife, we already know that. That's why we put a wife in, right? But you got a nice ting you've been tricking on. Let's get real player. Young girl, right?
Young Joan.
You been paying her rent or whatever you doing as a player. You know, whatever you doing. You got a ting.
Yeah.
I bet I go out one night. I'm your friend, like the same way we are. You got to keep it player. We go out one night. I see her. I run down on her. I get out, I clip her. You just hit last week.
Yeah.
But you got your ting, whatever. How you feel about that? Keep it buck.
If it's my mans, or if it's just a regular random nigga.
Nah, if it's me, your mans.
This is my mans, you know. I'm gonna tell you like, yo, that was my little John, but I'm not even gonna be salty about it because I know how these bitches is. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, that was my little John, but you got that. Fuck it. And we gonna move on from that. I'm not gonna get mad. Like, I done been through that before. I'll be like, oh, you hit my joint. Me and my man like, nah, I ain't. I'm like, yo, man, fuck it, man. Know what I mean? It is what it is. Nah.
So now, ready? You got the bag, you got the money, right? You got a new chick. Let's talk about spending the bag on your woman. Let's get real here.
Let's do it.
You going to the mall today, now you. We're not talking about hoes, we're talking about real women here.
Wifey. Main one.
The main thing you after.
Exactly.
Right? Or you could compare it to how you wanted to get your wife.
Yeah.
First day y'all go to Saks. It's your first time y'all in Saks. You've been clipping it 2 months. She been showing she loyal. All right? She's proven that she fuck with you. And I'm being disrespectful here, ladies. For a man, the loyalty is that she really with you for you. She's having conversations. You're not spending money on her. You're giving her just the minimal, and she's accepting of it as the most, and you're having a sexual relationship. So 2 months solid. First day, first time y'all living in Saks. What you spending, playboy? Are you spending money?
Of course.
Ah!
Like one of my little main joints, like I don't even say one of my main joint, like I go shopping, she with me. Sometimes I don't even say, I'm like, I'm about to go shopping, da-da-da. Oh, I want that purse. I'm like, all right, bet. How much is it? Let me see it. It'd be light. She don't be asking too much.
Oh, this is she don't ask for much. The person she asking for, and then you do it.
Like, yeah, all right, bet. Let's get that.
But the sex gets nastier, right?
Of course.
The sex gets. I want niggas to understand this.
It gets nasty.
It gets nastier after shopping.
It gets nasty.
I be
listen,
like, hey,
you spend some money.
Thank you, talk.
I ain't gonna front. You spend some money, bro. She's sucking your dick for an hour while you watch TV. Facts.
Why you playing the game? Turn on the phone, lit, whatever you want. Freaky.
Might sit back and be like, I don't want to fuck tonight. You know you fucking your bitch every day. I just want some neck.
I tell men, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Neck. Right.
I don't know what you do. Every person I know, we're from the same area. You know what I'm saying? We're from the same demographics. Not the same hood, rival hoods, but the same area. Everybody I know has money, even the men we don't like or get along with. You know what I'm saying? So for us, this is normal. Whoa. When you take care of your life, when you start getting real money, you compete with each other through women. So like, let's say me and him go out, both our wives. If we went to Vegas once, well, we didn't go shopping together. But let's say we would have went shopping. This is a friend. If I see my homeboy spent $2,000 on his girl, I gotta spend another 25, 3.
I was gonna say it. I already know Don. He gonna be like,
to. I'm saying
come through with the. Or if I get my joints some rolls, you know the people that put up the roll, get like a little 4. Don gonna be like, let me get the whole shit.
I need all of it because I like to compete through our women. I think that women are trophies and me.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm good at. Everybody has their own thing. Everybody wants to be gangster. Everybody wants to be a shooter. Everybody. I'm a woman's man. Meaning, like, I love women. Women are my trophy pieces. Always. Every time you see me, all these years, I always came through with women. My single days before I was married, every time you was coming to my house, there was a different girl coming downstairs. And every time I came to the club, I always had a ting.
Now, you always had the baddest Jones. I ain't gonna front.
Thank you. Because
100%.
I always, and this is why I want men to understand now that you're here. Like, you seen the women I've dated. Like, I only want 5 beautiful Jones. The ones that I find, again, eyes in the beauty of the beholder. I can't tell the next man what he should love. I can't tell the next man that his ugly girlfriend isn't the greatest fantasy of his life. If that's the girl that you love, if that's the girl that he likes, and you got the bag, you an ugly dude, you got your ugly girl, but she's beautiful to you, y'all a beautiful couple. That is life. So for me, I always got the girls I literally liked. And for me, when I get them, I trick on them.
Invest.
It's an investment. She gets
ain't
freakier,
even
she tells her
if you
friends.
got it, though.
Don't be tricking if you ain't got it.
Yeah,
don't do that.
But if you got it, niggas like us, we know the feeling. Bozo.
You don't have to lie to girls to get women. So for me, I tell a woman the truth when I meet her. I tell her the situation that we're gonna be in. I tell her the situation that we could be in. I could tell her what I would pay, what I won't pay, what I will do. Like I'll tell a girl shit if I'm gonna buy you Chanel.
Yo, it's crazy. I do the same shit. Like I feel like you gotta be truthful to the females because they're gonna take it or leave it. Like females like when a nigga is truthful. This for the guys, so y'all know. They like when you truthful. Some not even gonna tolerate it. They're gonna take it or leave it. But once you give them the option, they gonna think in their head like, yo, majority of these niggas ain't shit. This nigga's telling me. Instead of me fucking with that nigga over there that's gonna lie and tell me what I wanna hear, he's telling me what it is, and we could work around it and make it better.
Let's check this one out.
Keep it 100.
Bad girl, right?
Spend some money.
Bad ting.
Mm-hmm.
She got a little thought past.
You feel me? Yo, before, back then, I was on some insecure, young, dumb shit.
Yeah.
This bitch thought I'd be like, nah, nigga, what? Nigga, if she not even, like, every girl got a thought stage, man. I need a nasty bitch, bro. I need a nasty.
The ones you like.
Yeah,
you need them to thought face because you like what? You need a nasty joint.
Sometimes I might make him not a thought no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit.
Whoa, talk about it because I'm the king of it.
It's real shit.
I'm Captain Save a Thought.
Like,
I'm Captain Save a Thought.
I'm real though. Because it's some beautiful, bad bitches.
Oh, y'all used to all hit this?
God.
All right, Papi in town. That's mine.
And then it's like a competition.
It's mine.
Not
You're
a
never
competition.
touching it again. That's mine.
Exactly. It's not even like a competition. It's just like, you got that, or you know, like, I'm about to change this. It's mine now. No one's going to hit that. And you put that work in, spend that money, whatever, change your life.
That's each his own.
Why the fuck would they?
Don't date girls that you can't accept. I tell niggas all the time, like, bro, if you understood like the girl you like or whatever, woo, people gonna say she's a hoe and she a thought. That means you got the one. Excuse me, this is for a certain lifestyle. You got the one though.
Facts.
Okay, you got the one. You got the one. And for me, once a nigga say my girl's a hoe, I'm like, oh, I got her. It's the girl everybody want.
Everybody wants.
That's the girls that I like.
And then when they like, oh, that, they off the market, they trying. Nah, you're not even gonna get that. You're not even on the caliber of doing that.
Are you be real? Are you insecure about them though? Like, boom, ready for this?
I used to be, not no more.
Ooh, okay.
Older now.
I
used to be, nigga. What? My first girlfriend, I was so insecure.
Me too.
I mean, I was on some kid shit. Like, my first 4 bad things, I was insecure. I'm like, yo, you want to go out with this hot girl? Somebody go, have fun. Wear what you want, my dude. You look sexy. You had a booty out, titties, because they know, like, oh, that's me. I mean, niggas know that's me.
That's what you learn now. That's what you learn now. Is let them go out.
She coming home with me. You might get the Instagram.
But that's what you learned over the years.
She might bring a friend.
Oh, wait. We're going to get to that. But I like the point that he made there. Facts. So let's talk about it.
Preach, man.
I think that when you allow women to go out, be themselves, and you freely do it like on some player shit, like, yeah, go out with the girls. she won't do nothing.
Exactly.
If you, this is me from experience. Both of us, come on, let's be real here. We both have experience. I felt as though all the time when I would put pressure when I was young, like, you going out with your whole friends, you're gonna go out with the guys with the money, and you're gonna, I did feel like they would cheat. I did feel like they would get an Instagram. I did because I was insecure. Exactly. I realized that when you tell them, yo, go ahead, whatever, and I stay in the crib, she would come home nasty. Maybe sometimes bring a John with her. We gonna go into threesome next, but let's talk about
it might be a four, you heard? She might bring two.
But I always thought the same thing, brother, is like, if you just let women do what they want to do, oh, you want to go out with the girls? Yo, just make a rule. Hey, don't be in other men's section. I'm gonna sell you 500. That's me. To be in your own section with you and your homegirls. Or go in the promoter section. Still be with men, don't be disrespectful. But let them go out ladies' night. I love letting my girl, like I let my girl go to Vegas, go out. Like live life. Because they miss you. Get nasty.
And they be in the club texting you.
Listen, when the
like, yo, I'm trying to come. I be like, yo, sometimes I be like, yo, chill. Like, I'm about to go to sleep. Nah, I'm still coming. All right.
When you single and you do it.
Play it off like, all right.
Let's be real here. Now, everybody, the statistics on this one is low. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, we're gonna get into the topic of multiple threesomes. And that's a lifestyle a lot of people are not used to. And I understand that. I myself, for many years, didn't have threesomes. Like I lost my virginity at a late age. I was almost 18, bro. 2006 to my older son's mom.
Don?
Yeah, older. That's why I'm such a player. I learned women for years. I didn't lose my virginity till after high school with my son's mom. So anyway, I didn't have threesomes. I had my first threesome. I was like 24. Right? And then whatever, I had another one at 26 with 2 women. Whatever. And then in 2017, when I was like 27, 28, I literally was averaging.
Just wilding.
Yeah, I was averaging 3 a month. Now, I want to get into that. Like, you gotta be honest here. The ones that you have had, how they happen? How you score like a 3? Like I'm gonna tell you mine, tell me yours.
I'm gonna tell you them, keep it 100 with y'all. She probably gonna be mad that I'm talking about it. But look, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I was a teenager doing that shit. I don't know. You know Hempstead. Oh, yeah. You know Hempstead, it was wild. We was wilding. But now I ain't even gonna talk about the past, but I've been doing it for a little while, I mean? Because when you was young, it was just dots in the backyard waiting for niggas' word. But fuck all that.
No. Player shit.
Now?
Real one. Real things.
Little joint, I said joint. A joint, I mean? Got real. She brought the friends around.
So wait, she brought him? Did you ever ask for, like, I've never asked someone. You asked?
I said, yo, what's up? Like, we gotta get mad because she done told me she did it before, and I'm like, ooh, yo, we gotta do that. And then it was like times I went out with her and all her friends.
So she mentioned it first though?
Yeah, she mentioned.
Have
like
you
she
ever
did it
mentioned
before.
it? Okay. Have you ever just asked for it without them mentioning it?
Hell yeah.
And has it worked for you?
Yeah.
But sometimes it didn't.
At first she was shy, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna see. And then, you know, it was just a vibe. We going out, we doing this. And then I be like, yo, bring her John through. Like, let's make it happen. I'm calm with it. She like, my aura is different. Like,
is this when you had the money or before the money?
When I had the money.
Oh, be honest. Okay, so when you had the money.
Now, don't get me wrong. When I didn't have the money neither, but that's when I was young.
But those girls don't count. Those are scraps.
Exactly. I was young.
The bad things that you having threesomes with now. Money, so are they having threesomes with you because of the lifestyle?
I think it's the aura.
Okay, it's everything that goes into it for you, Playboy.
You know what I'm saying? So,
every man has a different way of getting them.
Exactly, you feel what I'm saying? And
for me,
good vibes.
What works for me?
Why wouldn't they?
For what, you know what works for me?
Right. Talk to me.
I never asked for them. The time that I actually started averaging threesomes, it's because I was telling all those women that I never had one. Yeah. I was a habitual manipulating liar.
Yeah, that's funny.
I kept telling the same. I kept telling these women over and over. Yeah. And like the way, this is a real story. The reason why I didn't have threesomes until I was like a little older than you, I was like almost 27. I was 26. No, I was 25 going to 26, whatever. I had that one, but then I didn't have any ones after that. I had one at 24, one at 26. But when I started having threesomes, I was like 28, 27. It was because I was older. I had a big mansion on a lake in Miami. And I just was inviting a certain type of women at my house. I started inviting over the Miami strippers that was coming off work drunk with friends. Mm-hmm. So I always used to say this, if you could get me in a house with 2 women and having a conversation like in my house.
That's how I feel.
You see what I'm saying?
What you about
I
to say?
like for me, they were just offering it. You know what I'm saying? So I never got to ask a man like, yo, how you really be initiating them? Because niggas be telling me some player shit. I don't know how to do it.
Yo.
What works for you ain't gonna work for me. What works for me ain't gonna work for you.
Exactly.
My thing is I don't ask, but I know which girls have them. So I invite them over with the friends so that it happens. And I always do it making sure there's alcohol involved.
You know what's crazy? Like when I did this shit like kinda recently, it was on some shit like I just went on a trip and then it was like
Trip always works.
yeah, it was on
Trips
a
always
trip.
work.
I was
Trips
the
always
only,
work.
Well,
Vacation.
I was the only guy though.
Yeah,
mostly.
yeah. Oh, no.
Then I'm taking them all out. I'm paying for everything. I'm like, listen, I'm paying for everything. I'm spending money, and I'm a good vibe. I was the vibe. So it's like, why wouldn't they? You feel what I'm saying? And
If I send a girl a cash app for $300, $400, and I lose out on the money, I'm not mad at it. Are you?
nah.
Like, what's the most money that you'll get mad at?
It's times where look, put it like this. It's times where I had a girl that I really liked, and like I bought her a purse or something, and then she just switched up on me.
Did you hit?
Yeah, I already hit it and all that.
No,
but
what
it
if you
was just
didn't?
like
What if you didn't hit?
it's crazy because I was hitting it, ain't buying nothing.
And when you bought
And
it,
then I bought her something, and then she
how you felt about
she
that?
was she was acting weird, but then I bought her something, spent some money, and then she like kind of fell back for me, but she still kept trying to keep me around, and I'm like, and I just had to cut off like, yo, I ain't about to be playing this game. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just spent some money on you for the first time, like.
I think that,
bugging,
you know what it is?
know what I mean?
I
Like-
never spent money on a girl
Word.
and didn't get nothing in
Yeah.
return. But I have spent money on women that I have hit, got things from return, and they got over on me.
And that's
I
what I'm
charge it to
saying.
the
Like
game.
I didn't
charge it to
didn't
the game.
spend nothing, and I'm doing whatever I want. Like
Yeah.
and then
Like, I
I
had
spent
a
some
girl I
money.
was
It was
dating-
like backwards. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
had a girl I was dating
But
one time, a
It
cop.
was just that time.
I was dating this little cop. I was doing shit. I was doing things for the girl. She ended up catching a man or whatever she did, and I had did for her. She had took it knowing she had a man. She got over. I smiled because at the end of the day, bro, I still clip.
And
And
they
I
don't
think it's
remember that.
reserving my place card for later. I never get mad at women that if I do something for you and you don't get in and you dip off, but I already hit, I'm not mad at you.
And that's why I said I wasn't
I'm
really
not
mad.
even
I
mad
was
if I
just
didn't
like,
hit. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
you one day. I'm gonna just get more money and
feel
get
me?
more successful.
And I just be acting weird now, and it just be like, I know if I really want now, I can, but I don't want it no more.
Full of game.